At the end of the day, if you don't have cancer or alopecia and you have naturally growing hair, I just feel like, maybe you should want to wear your hair natural.
That's your opinion.
Right, it is, but a
Why
lot
does
of
that have to be everyone else's opinion?
well, a lot of black men think the same.
A woman can do whatever she wants to her hair. It doesn't matter. Like, it's her choice. Why does it have to fit into your, construct of what you think is okay? Like, it's her body, it's her hair. Let her do what the fuck she wants. Who cares?
Excuse me, ma'am. How did you do your hair?
What do you mean? How do I do it?
Yeah, how did you do that twist out?
My sister did it.
She did?
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Okay.
So, do you wear your hair natural all the time?
I try to. It's either natural or in braids.
Okay, so you don't put any type of fake hair, lace fronts, nothing like that in your hair?
Lace fronts? Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think we get more black women to wear their hair natural today? Because looking around, I don't really see too.
What's happening here?
I'm just trying to.
You're videotaping this?
Yes, I saw you over there. I saw your hair, and I had to come and interview you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So, how do you think we get more black women to wear their hair just like yours, like natural?
I mean, it's hard. I don't think there's a way to wear your hair. It's like whatever you feel like, whatever feels comfortable to you, whatever you like, you wear it.
I do hear that a lot. Do you feel like a lot of black women may be insecure about their natural hair? That's why they wear the wigs and try to cover it up all the time.
I can't speak for all black women, but I think that it is a lot of work to take care of natural hair. It takes a lot of time. So I don't know if it's necessarily feeling insecure, more about I may not have the time to always wear my hair natural. I may not have the time to do the twist out that gives my hair the shape that I want it to look like. So I think it's just a matter of what's convenient. People wear wigs because, they have their natural hair braided down, and then it's easy just to put a wig on and go on about their day. People do it because, sometimes it's professional to wear a hair a certain way, professional. I think that we have to stop the narrative of what is normal for what black women should do. Everyone should just do what's comfortable for them. Everyone should do what feels normal and feels good for them. Everyone should do what they feel the most confident in.
I think that does sound very nice. I wish the world was like that, but I feel a lot of the wigs and fake hair have a lot of chemicals and stuff like that cause cancer, traction alopecia. That's why I feel like they should try to steer away from it.
Sure.
Because if they did, then they would have the potential to have their hair very long.
Sure.
Right.
But also, just so you know, hair is a genetic thing. The length of your hair, how long your hair can grow, how full your hair is, how thick it can be, is a genetic thing. So I agree, some of the fake things that you put on your hair can lead to traction alopecia, but some of it is just it's just your genetics. And so I agree, you don't want to put things that are going to damage your natural hair. We also live in a world where, whatever, people wear clothes because they make them feel more confident. They wear certain things because they make them feel more confident.
Right.
You wear accessories because they make you feel more confident. So I think we shouldn't minimize that and let people express themselves how they want to express themselves.
Okay. I do feel like people use genetics as an excuse, though, because I get it. If you tried everything in the book and then your hair just doesn't grow, okay, you got it. But a lot of people today have a very poor diet, they don't drink enough water, and they don't try everything. So how can they just be oh, it's my genetics when you eat McDonald's or fast food every single day, right?
I don't know. I can't speak for everyone.
Right. How long have you been growing your hair out for?
Natural, 2013, so over 10 years.
2013. Okay, and there's a lot of things you learned during that process.
Yeah.
See, this one I be trying to tell y'all, wear y'all hair natural. I do appreciate the interview, man.
No
What do you
worries.
You had to say something?
I was gonna say, do what makes you feel good.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
As stated before, anytime you ask a sister what is the best thing about a black woman, they will always say this is the immediate answer: the hair. Even while a lot of them are wearing wigs and weaves, the immediate answer is the hair. And I will agree with that. I honestly believe one of the best things about a black woman is her hair. And I honestly believe we have the best hair known to man. I don't care what nobody say. I honestly believe black women, black men, but black women in general have the best hair known to man. You got all of these hairstyles, box braids, all of this stuff that you can do with your natural hair. But guess what? The burden that comes with having such luscious hair is a time that you have to put into making sure that it looks good, making sure that it's kept. I mean, like, come on, bro. What do you think our ancestors were doing when they were slaves? I mean, when you look at these sisters who had a head full of hair, man, they can braid them bad boys. And you can have sisters who can do the exact same thing now, and you can do it in different styles. Can all sisters grow long hair? No. Right? No, but it kind of goes into his point where you talk about the foods, the bad foods that is being put into, pretty much put into our diets, right? What the things that are being put into our foods. Here in these fast food restaurants, our diets are bad, so sometimes it will mess with our hair growth. But overall, we have the best hair, but yet we constantly cover it up. It doesn't make any sense. How do we have the best hair, but we constantly cover it up? How do we have the Crown Act passed in certain states to protect black women and their black hair just for you to not want to show off your black hair? It doesn't make any sense.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Colette Elizabeth, and during today's Teach Our Own History, we are going to talk about the Crown Act. So we know that for years, Black women's hair has been policed. I remember before I retired, going into work some days and wanting to wear my hair in braids, just individuals, but being made to feel as if that was unprofessional. In fact, I heard a Black woman manager say braids is unprofessional, cornrows is unprofessional. So I did what a lot of us do. I either relaxed my hair or I wore weaves or other protective styles because I was made to feel that wearing my hair in its natural form was unprofessional. And looking back at it now, I probably shouldn't have done that. Why? Because I was born in the 60s when Black women were just doing their thing over here. They were wearing their hair natural. I remember seeing a lot of pictures of my beautiful mom, my beautiful aunts with their hairs put in these afros, their hair, and how beautiful they looked with their jewelry. And it was just awesome. So I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and I should have felt empowered, it seems, to wear my hair natural. But for whatever reason, that did not happen. Now, since I have retired and I am working a little side job, I go in with my French braids. I go in with my individuals. I go in with however I feel that I want to wear my hair. If I want to wear a wrap, I wear a wrap. So I do want to talk about how we got to feeling that our hair had to be a certain way and how society has always felt, at least here in America, that they had the right to police our hair.
So you cry and complain about not being able to show it. Then when you do have the opportunity to show it and nobody can say anything about it, now all of a sudden, oh, well, the hair is just way too much to freaking do and control. I'm just tired of it. But yet you will sit here, spend dang near $300 or $500 just to put some extensions in your head, some weave or whatever in your head. You have to wear bonnets and all. You just have to do all types of stuff, right? And I get it. Some women wear bonnets even with the natural hair, but with the weave, it even gets loose after a certain time, right? It starts to get loose. You start to actually see the hair start to pull away from the weave. It starts to look unkept. And guess what's going to happen, right? You're going to have to sit here. You're going to have to spend hours pulling the stuff out your head when it's time to get done. It's just not something that you want to deal with. But once again, this is the logic of a lot of your sisters. Understanding that you have the best hair is understanding that it's time consuming. Oh well, that's the burden that you have. Right now, once again, when I had long hair, right, when I was trying to grow out my little afro, I cut it off, right? This is something that you won't hear other sisters say. They will just rather cover it up and get alopecia or whatnot in the future, right? But instead of sitting here constantly complaining about the hair or putting stuff over my head, putting wigs on my head, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna shave it off or just embrace it. And that's what a lot of sisters should do. Embrace your hair. Her hair looks very time consuming for sure. Like she's beautiful. The hair looks beautiful. I mean, dog, she is gorgeous, freaking gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure that hair is very time consuming. Oh well, it's your natural hair. You say you have the best damn thing in the world, act like it. Show it, embrace it. Women gotta stop doing these shortcuts. Women always trying to take shortcuts. Women always wanna take the easy way out. Always trying to have your cake and eat it too. I mean, it's no different than when you have kids. You sit here and you have kids. I mean, hey, it's all fun and games when the child is a baby or whatnot, but it's not fun when you have to constantly wake up in the morning. You have to constantly freaking in the middle of the night pick the baby up and, make sure the baby go back to sleep. It's not fun when the baby start to grow up and it start to grow a conscience and now it's starting to talk back and it's starting to do all this extra stuff. That stuff ain't fun, but you just can't sit over here and say, well, let me just go ahead and tuck this baby away for a couple of months. Let me get away. Mommy need rest. Or, well, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. This is what women do. I mean, let's just be real. Sisters do it. Sisters do it. This is why you see a lot of brothers upset. A lot of baby fathers upset because they don't even get full custody of their children. But these mothers will sit here. Oh, well, now you don't need. No. The kid is in my custody today. The kid is going to be in my custody all week. But yet you find out that the kid is sitting at the grandma's house all week. Now, this is what women do. Hey, well, I want to be able to be a mother, but I still want to be able to go out and go have fun. But no, man, that doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. This is a blessing, but it also comes with certain boundaries and structures, right? Where you can't just constantly go out and go do what you want to go do. But just like how they put a wig over their head and cover up their hair, right? Because they're too lazy to take care of it. The same thing they do with their child. They throw it right at their mama. Hey, take care of my child while I go live my life. And this is how a lot of your kids grow to be feminine, pookies, ray-rays, the same men that a lot of your sisters cry and complain about. But let's continue.
Do a lot of black women want to be white today?
What do you mean by that? What?
Like, I see a lot of 6'13" blonde wigs, and it just seems like they want to be like white women.
Is it because they want to be like Trump? Because they want to have cute hair.
Blonde
hair.
hair doesn't equal white women.
Yeah.
It does.
It doesn't though.
Straight blonde hair?
It doesn't equal white women. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
wearing
right.
a
But who else grows straight blonde hair?
Come on, guys, let's go.
Hair is hair. If somebody want to have cute hair, they can have cute hair. I mean, our hair's cute.
Okay, so can white women wear Afro wigs?
That's different.
That's not different.
I really don't care.
That's
She's
not
gonna
different.
look good.
It's very
She not gonna look
different.
good in it, but
Because white people, they cultural appropriate and they steal culture and they take advantage of it. But when it comes to us, I mean, I feel like it's just different. I feel like they like to steal and appropriate culture and never give black women credit for it. So I feel like it's different. You can't even compare the two.
But did you know there's white people that grow like 4C hair, like
Yeah, if
afros?
that's so, then that's
So-
fine, but
But they're technically not white. That means that they're mixed because 4C.
No, it's fully white people, but it's a
I mean,
small
no,
percentage.
Some people do grow like certain types of hair.
Yeah, but it's not 4C.
But
4C.
it's different.
It is.
I don't know. It really just depends.
Pull up a white person with 4C.
But it is a minority, just like the black
I feel
people
like it
who
just
grow
depends
blonde
on your
hair.
self-love, and just because you wear white, blonde wigs and straight hair doesn't mean you don't have self-love for your hair. It just means you're trying something different.
Why do a lot of
It's funny how she can sit here and confidently say that, hey, blonde hair isn't just for white women. It's funny how she can just be confident about that. Blonde hair is not just for white women. Then he asks her, okay, well, who else can naturally grow blonde straight hair? She can't answer. And then their only answer is, girl, let's go. Let's get out of here. These are your future boss babes. These are your future managers. These are your women who want to be in the workforce. These are your women who say, hey man, I'm just as smart as a man. I'm educated. I'm more educated than men. I'm this, I'm that. Hey man, we girl power, black girl magic, all of this stuff. But yeah, you can't even just show the maturity and just have the conversation, answer the questions, back up your claims. Imagine having these type of women as managers. And this is just literally what we have today. You show hypocrisy by saying, well, listen, hey, blonde hair just doesn't belong to white women. But then when he asks that, you can't answer it. But then you turn around and when he asks, well, how would you feel about a white woman wearing Afro wigs or wearing an Afro wig? They then say what? Oh, well, no, they can't do that. No, they can't do that. No, they can't. Why can't they do that? Why can't they do that? Then she turns around and say, well, hey, well, they can do that, but they won't look good in it. According to who? According to you. And I just made a video about how a lot of your women, a lot of your sisters, but I would say women in general, tend to be envious and jealous of each other. And this is why I'm saying a lot of your sisters want to gatekeep. You can't sit here and take somebody else's hairstyle and then try to gatekeep your own. This is almost something like being a culture vulture, but it's only for your white women or women outside of the black community who wants to have box braids. Kim Kardashian, prime example. What were women saying? Oh no, she is a culture vulture. Oh no, y'all white women don't need to be doing this. But yet they don't mind walking around here with some blonde hair, a blonde straight wig. And when you see the pillars of the sisterhood, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Lotto, Ice Spice, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all of them have worn blonde wigs, blonde straight wigs. They can't grow that. They can't grow that, but that's how they portray themselves as. That's what they try to push, and it's like they try to warp it. Let's be real. They try to warp it. You have real white women who have blonde, straight hair. They somewhat try to carry themselves in a respectful manner to some degree, especially when you're talking about your celebrities. They definitely carry themselves. So you don't look, when you look at Taylor Swift, she ain't on the stage twerking. When you look at Katy Perry, not on the stage twerking. Hell, when you even look at Bobby Adolph or Olaf, right? Even though she got so much drama going on with her life, she still ain't even twerking on stage. But I mean, you know, I'll probably leave her out of it, right? But you see Adele, you see a lot of these female pop stars, they are not sexual, and they're not sitting here cosplaying somebody else. But yeah, when you look at a lot of our sisters, all they do is twerk, and then they wearing blonde wigs with. You say they won't look good in it? I guess they can easily say the same thing about you, but I'm pretty sure you will fight that and say, nah, that's not the case. This is our sisterhood. I mean, you say that they steal and don't give us credit for it. Okay, that's fine. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. But only if you can concede the fact that you just essentially showed your hypocrisy by saying they can't wear our hair. They won't look good in our hair, all while saying blonde hair does not belong to a white woman, yet you can't even answer who else grows blonde straight hair. Let's continue, man.
Black women today want to be white. I know not you guys, your hair is beautiful, but like a lot of other black women want to be white today.
Well, technically I am white too, so I don't know. It's like,
Oh, what are you, black and white?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I never would have known, but how do you feel about other women? Not you, because I know you're not trying to be white.
None of my friends want to be white. I don't know anybody that wants to be white that's black, so I have a great circle of people who accept themselves.
Okay.
I think it's maturity.
Have you seen the black women that wear like the 613 blonde wigs and stuff like that?
Just because you wear a blonde wig doesn't mean you want to be white.
It kind of does. A straight blonde wig?
I think it's just women has the option to change her hair as much as she wants, and maybe you don't want to dye it because it's damaging.
Right, I understand that, but like if you're doing it every day or all the time, it just shows like you either want to be white, you're lazy, or you're just insecure about your natural hair.
You're misconstrued. Like, I feel
Misconstrued?
like a woman can do whatever she wants to her hair. It doesn't matter. Like, it's her choice. Why does it have to fit into your like construct of what you think is okay? Like, it's her body, it's her hair. Let her do what the fuck she wants. Who cares?
Right.
If you don't like it, then that's fine.
Right, it's not my construct, it's the construct that God made when he put her natural hair on the planet. So I'm just saying, like, why don't they wear that natural hair?
Why do people get tattoos? Why do people straighten their teeth or do anything that's like, God didn't do that? Like, we like to do things to ourselves. So, I mean, maybe they don't believe in God, or what if their God says that doesn't matter? So,
right,
you're trying to put people into your mold, and it's like, why? Just let it be.
At the end of the day, if you don't have cancer or alopecia and you have naturally growing hair, I just feel like, maybe you should want to wear your hair natural.
That's your opinion.
Right, it is, but
Why does that have to be everyone else's opinion?
Well, a lot of black men think the same as well.
You've done a survey? What's the survey say, and where exactly was it done?
Yes, here.
In Maryland specifically?
Yes.
Or was this like a worldwide survey that was done?
No, here.
Yeah.
I did it here. And in DC, Maryland, in Virginia, I do interviews, and every time I ask a black man, he always says natural hair.
I mean, white people wear locks, so some white people wear locks.
So you're okay with like a white person wearing an afro wig, things like that?
Some white people, if they're,
Right. Right.
At this point, we're all stealing from each other's cultures.
Thank you for watching the video. If you would like to finish the full video, you can subscribe at patreon.com by hitting the first link in the description. Not only will you get access to this video, but you'll get access to every single video that I've ever posted, which is over 100 heated debates. I post the full videos on patreon.com just because YouTube does like to censor a lot of things, just because people today are so sensitive. So if you would like to support me and support my movement, then go to patreon.com and hit subscribe. I appreciate you.
Brother, she has fake breasts. Like, what do you expect? It's all plastic. What are we talking about? Like, I wouldn't even waste my time having a conversation with her, because just off the strength of looking at her, we already knew where it was going to go, where her mindset is. And this is why I say perception is key. A lot of you women, you can't judge me based off of how I dress. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just hate the fact that a lot of you women like to use the argument, well, women can wear whatever they want. I feel like women can, put on whatever wigs they want, express themselves however they want, until a white woman decides to wear a Afro wig. As a woman just pretty much proved, she just proved the point earlier, that if a white woman wears a Afro wig, it would be an issue. It would be an issue. So is it that only sisters can just wear their hair and express their hair however they want to, or is it all women, right? So I mean, once again, the only reason they say that is because they don't have a rebuttal to the response beforehand. So their only response is, well, I think women should be able to wear whatever they want to wear, express themselves however they want to express themselves as. Imagine if women started salons and they can say, hey, well, listen, hey, white women, if y'all want to come over here and y'all want to get afros, y'all want to get box braids or whatnot, just go ahead and sit down in the chair and I got you. Y'all sisters will be saying culture vulture, like, who are y'all, like what? And why are y'all the ones that's doing the hair? We're the ones who know how to do it. It's just, it's sad, but this is our sisterhood. Like I said, those last few women, hey, listen, they are just looking for a come up. That's it. They're just looking for a come up. I don't even know why you wasted your time with talking to them people. But just going back to that conversation that he was having with that beautiful sister with the shades. Whew. Beautiful, man. Hey, it does come down to your diet, right? A lot of times it does come down to your diet. Not all the time, but a lot of time. If you're having hair loss issues, it might be because of your diet. And just this little article that I found, it says hair loss is a concern for many people. And while there are various causes, one factor that often gets overlooked is diet. The food you eat or don't eat can impact your hair health in significant ways. Or more strands falling out than usual, your diet may be part of the problem. Now, they put in there or don't eat, right? And you have a lot of people who are anorexic, right? They are into that anorexia stuff. And one of the biggest symptoms of anorexia is you're losing hair, right? You will have hair loss. So once again, it will always come down to your diet. And when you have a bunch of sisters who sit here and just eat, cook out every time, constantly going out to parties, constantly eating, drinking and stuff, I mean, your diet, especially your pH, is going to be off. Let's just be real, right? And your hair is going to be all over the place. You might not be able to grow your hair the way you want to, but to be honest with you, it doesn't help when you then put in some cancer-ridden wigs and weave in your hair, right? But y'all guys, let me know down below what do y'all guys think. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.